Hello, Michael Lombardi. Happy New Year. How are you?
I'm great, Emerson. It's always good to see you. You're always positive. The energy is always there, no matter what Sealy might have to say. I just feel really comfortable talking to you. So fire away, my man. What do we got?
Okay, well, my friend, it's Overreaction Monday. Duh.
Nice.
And a lot we are overreacting to here after a wild card weekend. So ahead of Bucs Saints Part 3, Tom Brady and company are primed for another Super Bowl run. Is that an overreaction?
I think it's a little bit of an overreaction. Aren't you a little nervous about the Washington football team being able to move the ball up and down the field on the Bucs defense? It has to concern you just a little bit with your Tom Brady shirt on. I love Tommy. I think he did a remarkable job, throwing for 500 yards against what was supposed to be a great defense. But, and this is a big but, the Tampa defense let a quarterback who hadn't been in there come in and make plays and throw the ball. I'm worried about their defense, Emerson. I'm concerned about where they are and can they rush the passer.
All right, up next, Ben Roethlisberger has played his last game for the Steelers. Is that an overreaction?
No, I don't think it's an overreaction. I'm not sure it's accurate, but I don't think you could overreact. He's got $40 million worth of cap charges next year, significant. He has really played to the level of his age in the sense that he doesn't throw the ball down the field. I mean, 68 passes. Yes, they moved the ball. The longest pass play was 33 yards. And if you look over the last 6-7 weeks of the season, the Steelers had no run game, so they couldn't run the ball. Everything was on Big Ben's arm, and he really didn't make very many plays down the field. It was a lot of dinking and dunking and not much success. So for me, I think it's going to be one of the things we talk about this offseason for an extended time. The Steelers are in a rebuild mode, and even if Ben comes back, it'll be challenging for them.
That guy is like a walking Frankenstein. He's like broken every single thing you can imagine inside his body. Let's stay with the Sunday night game, though. After torching the Steelers, the Browns are the biggest threat to the Chiefs in the AFC. Overreaction? Or are we on to something here?
Slow down, Emerson.
Whoa, hey, what?
I knew you were going to go. I knew you were going to go. Slow down. Nice, great win for the Cleveland Browns. Obviously, the last time they won a playoff game, Coach Belichick was the head coach of the Browns, beat the Patriots in that game when Bill Parcells was the coach. That being said, the Browns, good win. Their defense is a liability, and I think losing Olivier Vernon really hurt them. They can't rush the passer to the level that they did. Myles Garrett's tremendous. But they're going to go against better offenses. They're going to go against teams that can threaten them in a lot of different ways. I think it was a nice story last week. I think the story ends in Kansas City this week.
All right, Deshaun Watson will be the starter for the Dolphins next season, the starting quarterback. Yeah, come on, baby.
You're going deeper and deeper into the hole of just rumors. I mean, these are, look, I think the solution to the Houston Texans' problems for Nick when he goes down there starts with Deshaun Watson. He's got to repair that relationship. He has to spend time working on that, communicating to his best player how he foresees the future going. I don't anticipate them trading him. I don't anticipate Miami being willing to trade. But, never say never. But to me, that's a really overreacting story right now.
Okay, you mentioned him earlier. He's the only active Hall of Famer right now in the NFL. But the Patriots should add Taylor Heinicke to their list of quarterback options for next season.
I think they should certainly consider it. I mean, he played really well. I worry about little guys that have to play 16 games, right? They can fill in a relief role, but do they have the body, the physicality to last 16 games and play well over the course of the season? It's a marathon, Emerson. It's not a sprint. I mean, you've got to have the body to endure. You've got to be able to take the blows. You've got to get back up and handle it. It's not a game for the little man. As Buddy Ryan once said eloquently, there's a place in football for the little man. It's just not in front of the big man. And that's what would worry me.
Taylor Heinicke spent 3 weeks on the Patriots practice squad in 2017. New England let him slip away, Michael. Okay, next one. We should normalize slime cannons for every NFL game for the rest of eternity.
I'm going to turn to you. You're more of the pop culture guy for that. I have no idea. I didn't watch it. I don't know anything about it. I was too busy watching Mitchell Trubisky's play, and I didn't need slime cans to tell me about how bad Mitchell was. So if you liked it, I like it. That's all I can tell you.
I wasn't sure if you had the kids, the grandkids all together. You guys were sitting here in front of the tube.
But it was late, the grandkids, dinner, it's like, it's a little hard to get everything done.
You strike me as a huge Nickelodeon guy. That's why I asked.
I am definitely, let me just say, I am definitely Baby First TV guy. I like a lot of those programs. I learned stuff.
Me too, man. Here's another one for you. Josh Allen is just Tim Tebow, but actually good.
No, Josh Allen's way bigger than Tim Tebow. Better arm, can throw the football. Josh Allen is a gunslinger. He is a thrower of the football. His arm's a rocket. Now, sometimes he doesn't pass the ball as well as he needs to, but he can throw it. Way different players. Instincts are way different. You don't have to tailor the offense exclusively to Josh Allen. Tim Tebow needed a specific offense if he was ever going to be successful.
Okay, where is Josh Allen in the MVP conversation?
I think he would be third in this conversation. I think it goes, certainly it goes Aaron Rodgers, number one. Number two would be Patrick Mahomes. And then I think we'll talk about Josh Allen at that point.
Okay, last one for you. Is this an overreaction or not? Blake Bortles, not Jared Goff, gives L.A. a better chance at beating the Packers.
That would be, I think, John Wolford. You want to go right to Blake Bortles?
Well, yeah, I think Wolford's going to be injured. I don't think he's going to be back from this neck injury. That's why. So we're going to go down to the boat. He's the best of all time.
Yeah, Blake Bortles doesn't give us much of a chance in anything. I'm going to go with Jared Goff in that game.
You're a good man, Michael Lombardi. Have yourself a merry little Monday night.
Thank you, Emerson. Enjoy yourself.